Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my cacti and succulent collection. I asked you guys over on my Reptile account if you would rather see my cacti and succulent collection or my calathea collection. This obviously won. Let me just pull up the poll. So you guys said, this was the post. There was 28 votes total and 18 of you voted for the cacti and succulent, and then 10 of you voted for calathea. So I probably will still end up doing a video on my calatheas, but I'm gonna film this one first. I don't know what I want to start with. This is my donkey tail succulent, and I purchased this guy from Lowe's like, I don't know, 9 months ago. Oh man, it's got some like cobwebs in there. He has been with me for a long time. I started my like plant collection this year, like in the beginning of summer. He was one of the original ones that I purchased along with like my snake plant, and like I bought like a spider plant or something, and he's still with me. So it's pretty crazy. He's grown so much. He's really easy to take care of. All I do is I just give him really bright light. I just stick him in a window. I have all west facing windows in my apartment, and I just wait until I see like wrinkling on his leaves, and that's when I water him. I just water him with like regular tap water and some like cacti succulent fertilizer. They are really fragile. He loses leaves almost every single time I water him. If you even just like bump into him, he drops leaves, but they are so easy to propagate. All you have to do is just pick up the leaf and throw it back in the pot. So easy to care for. So pretty. It almost has like a blue like shift to it. Bunch of new growth all on the tips. He's also still in his original pot. I have not repotted him. I heard that they're like a pain in the ass to repot because, like I said, they are so fragile. So I'm not looking forward to repotting him. I'm going to wait till the absolute last minute to repot him. This is my string of dolphins, my mother plant. I purchased her from a nursery probably like in the middle of summer. She was pretty expensive, honestly. She was like 50 bucks maybe. I was killing her. I really was killing her, and I didn't know why. I was giving her light, I was giving her water, I was giving her, you know, less water. Like I tried honestly everything, and I just couldn't get her to stop shriveling. It was like the weirdest thing. I pulled her back from a window, and I just couldn't figure out what she wanted, and I was really nervous that I was gonna lose her. And so I propagated her. I cut off a bunch of the vine. I stuck them in a mason jar. I have the baby plant, which I'm gonna show you next. After I propagated her, I ended up sticking her in this clay pot. Now she has taken off. I'm gonna end up trimming her again, just because like this one, you could see like a couple dolphins have fallen off and it's just like stringy now. She's growing like crazy. You could see how long this is. The only thing is with her right now is she's not really growing dolphins. She's growing more of, I guess they call them like stingrays. Yeah, she's growing more of stingrays, so I'm not really sure. I know that they do that when they lack light, but she is getting a lot of light, so I'm not honestly sure why she's doing that. As long as she's not dying and she's growing, I really don't care what the hell the shape of her leaves are. I water her a lot. These guys do require a lot more water than a normal succulent would. Yeah, this is my mother plant, string of dolphins. Okay, so now this is the baby that I was talking about, the propagations that I took. I stuck them in a mason jar and kept them in there for like maybe 2 months, and the roots were insane. I ended up potting them up in this mini clay pot. It's the same kind of pot that the mother plant is in, it's just in a smaller version. I would say that they were about like this long. So all of this is new growth, and it's crazy. And this guy is growing dolphins. It's not growing those weird stingray things. This guy is growing dolphins. I grew him myself, which is like the most rewarding part of it. Yep, this is my baby string of dolphins, which really isn't a baby anymore, honestly. It's so long and crazy. This is really one of my favorites. The string of dolphins was on my wish list for a really long time. I guess we're just gonna keep going with the succulent because we only have like a few more, and then I'll get into the cacti. This is my teddy bear succulent. got a piece of hair on it. This is the cutest pot ever. I got this at a local nursery to me. He's still in like a little 2-inch pot, which I'm gonna have to repot him soon. I got him from Lowe's, which this and my donkey tail succulent is like one of the only plants that I still have from Lowe's. Like every plant that I get from Lowe's dies, so I don't even bother buying them from them anymore. This is my teddy bear succulent. So cute, so fluffy, so easy care. Literally just give it light, and whenever you can fold the leaves in half or they're like really squishy and bendy, that's when you water it. It's so easy and it's so cute. And it grows so fast. I've broken off so many leaves by accident, and you could see. Like, look at all the little babies coming out. So cute. And I think I paid like $3 for it. Like seriously, it was the cheapest thing ever. And they're so common. You could find them Lowe's, Home Depot, I mean, online. They're cheap and really easy to get your hands on. Okay, so my next succulent, this is like one of my wish list plants for a long time, and it took me forever to find one. I'm gonna start off with the non-variegated one. This is my teddy bear, or my bear paw succulent. I purchased them both off of, I think it's Succulent box or Succulents box or something like that. I wouldn't recommend ordering from them. That's where I got them from. So this is my non-variegated one. It is so cute. It has grown so much since I got it. I actually did an unboxing on my Instagram when I did get it in the mail like a couple months back. These guys grow so fast. It's insane. Like I don't even know. They just pop out paws like out of the woodworks. It's crazy. When it's time to water these guys, they get like really squishy and thin and almost like droopy. They're really easy care, light. They talk to you when they need water. And they're just so cute. Like, how do you not like them? Little polar bear paws. And then this is my variegated bear paw succulent. This is the main reason why I ordered from that website, is because they had the variegated one, and I was like, well, I want one of each, you know? And the variegated one came like dead. Like all the leaves were falling off and it was just the stem. So I contacted them and they sent me another one. So this is the second one that they sent me. He was still pretty beat up. Like if you see on the leaves, some of these are still the original leaves. And he was super thin and squishy, and I thought he was gonna die too. And for a long time, I couldn't get him to go back to normal. And I think it was just from packaging, like, or in shipping. Like they just don't do good in shipping. I finally got him to a state where he's like happy, and I really just had to water him like a lot. Like now he's thick and juicy. And honestly, whenever you see a leaf that's just like gross, just literally rip it off and it'll just pop out a bunch of paws. Like all of these babies were from me just ripping paws off. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the cacti. First cactus that we're gonna start off with is my totem pole cactus. And I actually have a video on my channel about this. I recently bought this and got it like mailed to me, and the shipping was like not good to it at all. It came with like a gaping hole in it. It was just not cute. Ended up getting a refund for it. Thought that I would try to save it. So I cut off the very tip of it. And this is what it looks like. I'm trying to propagate it. I've never propagated a cacti before, or a cactus before, sorry. I honestly don't know how it's gonna go. It's kind of squishy, but I haven't watered it yet. I mean, all the research I've done is, you know, when you take a fresh cut and you let it callus over and you stick it in soil, like don't water it for a while. So that's what I'm doing. And we're just hoping and praying. It looks really cute for now. And I guess we're just gonna keep our fingers crossed for this little guy. Okay, so now my next two cacti that I'm gonna show you were actually gifts from my parents. Yeah, so these two were gifts from my parents. They now currently live in Arizona, but in September they flew out there to look for a house, and they brought these back for me as souvenirs. This one is just a old man cactus. Super cute. I love these pots, but this is just an old man cactus. So cute and fuzzy. This one's like a Indian zipperman, or I think I wrote it somewhere on my Instagram. I have to find it. Yeah, Indian's zipperman. I don't know the common name to it, but That's the name of this, and it's so cool looking. And like the new spines are like red. You could see the one in there that's like a new spine, it's red. And the other ones are like a tan color. This one's so pretty and like interesting to look at. I'm trying not to get poked as I'm grabbing these. So this little guy is my bunny ear cactus. I got him from a local nursery. He's just the cutest little thing ever. He was like $3. He's really so cute. He hasn't done like much growth, honestly. The only things that he's done is like these little ears have gotten bigger. But I mean, that's really it. Now it's winter, so of course he's not going to do anything crazy, but yeah. And I moved him to this little elephant pot. So cute. He kind of like flops a little when he needs water. So that's how I know when to water him. That's my bunny ear cactus. My booby cactus. Of course. I mean, I feel like everybody should have a booby cactus. I got this from a local seller to me, and she was so nice. I love this thing. It's kind of easy care. Right now it's giving me a hard time, but I think it's just because it's getting colder and I keep it, I don't know if you guys could see the shelf behind me. So I don't know if like the draft from the window is coming in, but she's looking a little more wrinkly than normal. She almost has that blue shift to her as well. I think I paid around like $55 for her, which is kind of expensive because she was only like, you know, 4 or 5 inches. She's more on the rare end, so totally worth it. So beautiful, and I love it. Okay, and then my next one is my spiral cactus, or my spiralis, or I don't know how you would say it. I guess both. I purchased this one off of a Facebook purge, a like Facebook group, whatever. And this one was, I believe, like $50, which is a really good price because on Etsy I see them going for like $100 plus. That's why I've held off on buying it. I mean, $100 for a small cacti is just insane to me. Like, I just could not justify that. When I saw some girl selling one for like 55 bucks, I was like, yes, I'm totally buying that. Like, I could just stare at this all day. It was really hard to pop this up though. She sent it to me bare root, and I mean, it's so spiky. My camera just died, so I don't even know where that left off. I have one more cactus to show you, and it's this little guy. I honestly do not even know the name of it. It is not an old man cactus. The seller did tell me the name of it. This was also in my unboxing of the totem pole cactus. It's like a really long name, and honestly, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's like 30 letters long. Okay, you guys, so that was my cacti and succulent collection. I'm sure it'll continue to grow. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you guys have any other video suggestions, just let me know down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.